Dollar Tree has some really cute pot holders. Hey Bestie, this is Lisa. Welcome or welcome back. Today, I'm going to show you 4 different DIY hacks that you can make with Dollar Tree pot holders. I found these square pot holders. It came 2 for $1.25, not a bad deal, but we're only going to use 1 for this particular project. I'm going to cut off the tag. I tried to rip it off, but it looks like it would pull the seam, so I decided not to do that. But it was not the easiest thing to get out. Anyway, we won't see it because we're going to fold over the 2 corners and leave the little hanger part at the top. I'm going to use Beacon Fabric Tack Glue. It's a very strong hold with fabric. I highly recommend it. You can actually use it on other things too. I use it for a lot of different reasons, but it's an excellent glue. And I believe I get mine on Amazon. Should be in my Amazon store. So I'm just going to glue those 2 corners and hold them down together so it looks like a triangle when it's done. And then we're creating a little pouch. This is going to be a scissor cozy, or anything else you might want to fit in there. But I think this is such a cute idea, especially if you want to have your scissors laying on a table next to you. Let's say you're watching TV, you're cutting something out, or you're sewing by hand or something like that. Just a place to set your scissors where the point isn't exposed. I'm going to use these little clamps from Dollar Tree to hold it together while the glue dries. And honestly, it doesn't take that long. And then I'm just kind of testing out my scissors to see how they'll fit. I do want to decorate this a little bit. You could do whatever you want. I'm going to take some leaves and a flower that I got from Dollar Tree. This was in my little stash of extra pieces. And I'm just going to use some hot glue and I'm going to glue that down. You could also use that Beacon Fabric Tack glue for this as well. I just happened to grab my hot glue. And I'm just going to add the flower. I'm going to cut off the back so that pointy part isn't there. I'm going to add some glue and just put it right on top of the leaves. And that is all I did to this one. You could do way more if you want to. You could put a button in the center. You could put, anything that would be fun and decorative, maybe a little wood piece, a little wood cutout. Honestly, whatever you think would look cute on there. This is what I decided to do. So now the glue has dried. I'm going to take off my clamps and that's it. I mean, that was easy. That was super easy. And it only took 1 pot holder. And look how adorable it is with my scissors sitting in there. Now, this was not done intentionally, but my scissors happen to match the flower. It doesn't always work out that way, but I'm not mad that it did. So let me know what you think about this. This adorable pot holder did come with a second one. I had already taken him apart. It was just a solid lighter blue one. We're going to cut off the tag again. I'm also going to use a button. So I searched through my Dollar Tree buttons and I found this really pretty one that matches, I think, very well. We're going to fold the pot holder in half. We're going to use the Beacon Fabric Tack Glue to just go on the 2 sides of this piece. We're making a little holder for glasses. And this is so easy and so cute. I love this. I've been using it every day since I made it. Before I used to set my glasses on the table, which is not a good idea because they tend to get scratched. And this is such a better way to do it. So now we're going to put the glue on the other side. And I'm only going up to right about where the curve is. You can definitely sew this if you want. I just thought this was quick and easy and I would try it. We'll wipe away the excess glue and we will let that dry. I'm just squeezing it together to make sure that it's really saturated, through and through. Now you see the little hanger. I'm going to figure out where the button needs to go. I'm going to thread a needle and we are just going to put that button right on there. I'm sure I don't need to tell anybody how to put on a button. So there it is. And then you just button that little hanger over that you put it over the button and that's it. You have a little glasses case. How cute is that? You could find the cutest pot holder, whatever works for you, or a solid color, and you could decorate it whatever you want. This thing is so handy, and I'm so glad I made it. I didn't know that I needed it as much as I do. But anyway, there it is. Let me know what you think. I've got these gray pot holders. They're really dark gray. They almost look black, but they're not. And it came 2 in a pack. I'm just going to use 1 for this. And what we're going to do is we are going to create, when you're holding the handle of a pot and if it does get hot, well, this is going to cover that up so that you don't burn yourself. So we took the tag off. We're going to fold it in half. This way it's going to go the long way so that the little handle piece is up at the top there. And we're going to take the Beacon Fabric Tack glue and we're just going to put it around all of the edges except for the very top where the little hanging handle thing is. And we're just going to seal this up, and then we'll use the little clamps to hold it while it dries. This one needs to dry a little bit more than the others because it's the whole thing we're gluing pretty much. So I didn't want to take any chances of it popping open while I was working on the rest of it. So I'm squeezing the sides just to make sure it's sticking to itself there. And then I'm going to add some more of the glue going all the way up, and then that will be where I stop. And we'll clamp that as well. Super, super easy. And by the way, any of these projects you can sew. You don't have to use the glue. I just decided to do this with the glue to see if we could do this really quickly. I really didn't want to take out my sewing machine. I'm going to take a chalk marker that I got on Amazon, super cute markers, and I'm just going to write the word hot. And that way, you know, when we see it, we know that it's there to help so we don't burn ourselves. And then I'm just going to add a little serif at the ends of my letters just to kind of give it a little bit of like a typographic look, if you will. And then I'm going to take my heat tool and dry off the chalk paint from the marker just to make sure I don't smudge anything. If you're new to my channel, I would invite you to subscribe. It's free and I'd love to have you here again. And don't forget to hit the like button and share the video if you are able. And look at this. Now my pot doesn't need it because it's a wooden handle, but other people don't have that. They might have metal. And so that's where this would really come in handy. Or if it gives you a better grip, you know, when you're trying to hold on to something. If your hands get wet or whatever, that could really be helpful. Let me know what you think. I found this really cute pot holder set, and I'm just going to use the one on top, and then this dish towel which matches that one pot holder I want to use, and then another button from one of my Dollar Tree button jars. And this is my favorite today. I really like this one. I've always wanted to make one of these. I'm going to remove the tags from both of them, and then what I'm going to do is fold the dish towel in such a way that I can get like a center area to attach the pot holder to it. It's going to be like a handle and a way to hang it up like over your oven door handle. You'll see what I mean. So I'm just folding this here, and then you're going to see how I'm going to glue, or you could sew this pot holder. So I'm going to do with the design on the inside and then the blue, solid blue on the outside. I'm going to take my glue and I'm just going to center that pot holder right across the dish towel, and I'm going to do a generous amount of the Beacon Fabric Tack glue to adhere it. And this is going to stay very well. Even when you wash it, this glue still should stay. So now that I have it exactly in position, I'm just going to press it down and just kind of hold it there for quite a while. Now I'm going to thread a needle and I'm going to attach the button. When I fold up the pot holder, you see where I'm putting the button right there so that the little handle from the pot holder can be folded over and closed up. This is how you'd be able to hang it from your oven door. Fasten the button and it will just hang there and it won't keep sliding off like if you need to dry your hands or whatever. And if you do want to take it off, you just open the button and then you just put your hands on the pot holder part, and then you've got the rest if you need it to, you know, dry your hands or to catch liquid or whatever. So it still works as a pot holder if you need it to. It could also work as a trivet. So you could set the hottest thing when it's open on top of that pot holder and then something else on either side on the dish towel. Whatever you want to do, it's got so many different options. That is how easy it was. That is it. I'm just going to fix the folds and make sure they go all the way to the end of the pot holder. And you can press this too if you want to. I just didn't, but you absolutely could if you wanted to lay like perfectly. That's what you would do. Standing underneath the lights. So I'm just going to close it up and then that's it. It's done. It was that easy. Even if you sewed this one, it would go so fast. I love this. I love the whole concept. Have you seen these before and have you ever wanted to make it? I'm just kind of playing around with it, all the different things you can do. And I absolutely love this. I cannot wait to hang this off my oven door. Standing underneath. Because I need something like that that doesn't keep sliding around whenever I move things, especially when you open and close the stove door. Let me know what you think. Are you ready for more inspiration? I've got another video here I think you will really like. Click on it. I will see you there. You are truly a blessing to me. Bye.